Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance Before the 9 Days, Season 8, Episode 13. So today we're gonna do Birkan and Laura, Jovon and Annalyn, and Emma. Okay, Birkan and Laura first.
This is the mountain by me.
I can literally see boobs here. From now on, I'm gonna call here Mount Boobs. That's Mount Boobs.
You do know that you're ridiculous, right?
Boobs Mount.
Great introduction for these two. I love it. Anyways, they're going on a trip to see the ancient ruins, but since her conversation with Michael, she has been feeling so torn about how she should feel, but something happened that morning that she needs to tell Birkan. But before she can, they get to the ancient ruins and yup, that place sure looks like it's in ruins. Anyways, they sit down and she tells him that she wants the relationship to work, but she has a lot of concerns. And so because of that, she called Michael and Birkan looks pissed.
Why?
Because I wanted to get his opinion on my concerns.
You have concerns about our relationship?
I have concerns, and now Michael has the same concern.
I have concerns because you are still communicating with Michael.
Girl, don't look shocked. You knew that man didn't like Michael.
I saw it coming.
But he's like, how could you tell him about our relationship when you know that he has no place in our relationship? But she's like, well, he wants to come here. But he goes, perfect. And then she tells him that he already bought a flight and the dude is hella pissed.
What? He's coming.
Yeah.
Without asking? Without telling anything? Nothing? This is ridiculous.
Well, he asked her and told her, ridiculous? I don't think so because Birkan, you're hella shady.
Do you trust me or do you not?
But what is also shady is Michael coming to Turkey because Laura specifically told him not to come because she wanted to have that conversation with Birkan first. Why would he already buy tickets and then book a flight to come see them? It's like, bro, know your place. That was so rude.
I don't like any of you.
But Laura said that Michael cares about her and just wants to protect her, and she told him that she would think about him coming, but she woke up to a bunch of text messages that he already booked a flight, which again was really wrong for him to do. Nobody told you to come here.
I didn't appreciate it then, and I don't appreciate it now.
Given Birkan's very strong feelings about my friendship with Michael, I am concerned that this will complicate the progress that Birkan and I have made.
Okay.
I love good news. Love good news.
But on the other hand, Michael is always the person that I'm going to turn to when I need advice. If Birkan and I are really going to move forward, I need my best friend's opinion.
Birkan said that he's not normal. Sorry, because it's true. Michael is not normal. But he said that he's not normal and he's out of his mind and wants to blow up their relationship. But Laura says that he's a good friend and values her opinions. And plus, she met his friends, so why can't he meet her friends? And he said, well, my friends don't want to fuck me. Which, yeah, that is true.
Laura told me that she had an argument with Michael. And he said that I am the obstacle to those two having a relationship. She said that it was meaning just friends, but I don't trust Michael. This is his opportunity to break us up while she is confused about our relationship. This is a strategy.
It sure is. I definitely believe that because Birkan is a scamming piece of shit, but so is Michael. I feel like he didn't come here with good intentions. I know he didn't come here with good intentions. He just wants them to break up so he can get Laura. Like, please, you're not fooling anybody. Well, except Laura.
Stupid.
But Laura calms her man down by saying that Michael just wants to make sure everything's okay. But Birkan says that he feels frustrated and Laura doesn't care about his feelings. And he just hopes that Michael doesn't fuck up their relationship.
Well, it's too late now.
But now it's an hour later and they go wine tasting. But the dude is still mad. He's just chugging down his shot.
We had previous plans to do some wine tasting in this cute little town that's right near the ruins, but Birkan's pissed and it feels so freaking awkward. You don't seem like you want to taste wine. You're like pounding it like a shot.
Wow, I wonder why.
I am miserable.
You're miserable.
Yes.
I'm waiting for my best friend, Michael.
So Laura's like, okay, do you want to talk about this?
Yes.
He said that there was no heads up and she just decided everything on her own and she didn't even respect him and now he has doubts. And like, I think he's playing the victim right now. And what's so funny is that he's actually doing a pretty good job at it. Because he's like, now I'm having doubts about our relationship because of you.
When we get married, it will only get worse. That could be my worst mistake. I don't know.
What could be your worst mistake?
This, us.
Laura, just say, yeah, you're right, let me go, and walk away and watch him scramble to try to get you back.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My Shayla.
Anyways, it's not the next day. Michael calls her and wants to swing by because apparently his hotel won't be ready until later. And Birkan just looks so freaking done. But Laura goes up to Birkan and she's like, hey, Michael said hi. And Birkan's like, I'm not gonna say hi back.
That's rude.
But then she tells him that he's actually gonna come to their apartment like right now.
He dropped everything to get on a plane for me. I mean, it does feel pretty good that someone cares about me enough to do that.
So you think this is normal?
I think he's just concerned about me.
Sure.
That's totally normal for friends to be concerned about each other.
Yeah, I believe him. He's such a good heart.
But he said that he isn't 5 years old and he doesn't need that shit. And Michael wants to ruin their relationship all while she's like, yay!
That was funny.
But he said that if their relationship ends because of Michael, he won't blame Michael, but instead he's gonna blame Laura. Uh-oh. But Michael comes over and he looks so uncomfortable and she hugs this man real hard and real long.
I cannot believe you're in Turkey. I know.
This is
Crazy.
amazing.
It's the most spontaneous thing I've ever done in my life.
I have
And I do it for you. I do it for you. So,
Ow, he crossed his legs. Laura, it's over for you. But Birkan finally gets up and is like, hi, welcome. And Michael's like, oh, hi, I heard so much about you. And he's like, yeah, I bet. Make yourself at home. And then he just walks away.
That's rude.
Laura asked Michael if he wants something to drink, and he said, yeah, he wants some tea, but he doesn't know how it really works. And then he asked if the women make the tea or if the boys. Huh? And I'm like, Michael, you are so messy. I love it.
I love a bit of drama.
They call men if they are grown up.
oh, okay.
Would you like anything?
Nope. I am perfect.
Oh, this is so funny. Oh my gosh. Also, you know what? I completely forgot about his hair. My gosh. Let it go. Shave it off.
I don't like the look of it. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-da.
It looks worse than Gino's head because at least Gino straight up looks bald. It looks like you're trying way too hard to keep your hair when you should just let it go and just invest in a good quality wig. Just do that instead, please. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he needs to go on that Reddit sub page. I think it's called r/bald, and he needs to just take a good look at all the other guys that were like really delusional about losing their hair until one day they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna shave it all off. Like, look at these, you guys. Don't they look amazing? Back and forth, back and forth. What? Who is this person? Beautiful. Another one. Wow, my goodness. But yeah, he needs to start surfing on this Reddit page and just get some inspiration and just shave it all off.
No.
So, buddy, what you watching?
Scarface?
You like American classic movies?
No. I like mob stuff. I enjoy pretty much violence.
But Birkan's like, do you like?
Fuck no, baby.
And so Michael goes, what, like this show? And he's like, no, violence. And now Michael looks really scared.
Golly, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to make of Birkan. I know I just kind of dropped it on him, but he's talking about violence. If that's truly who he is, then I can't imagine that's healthy for Laura. My first impression of Birkan is that Laura and I are more compatible than I think than Birkan and she are.
This is exactly why he didn't want him to come. But that's where their segment ends. Okay, you guys, I just finished recording for Between the Sheets when I saw a post that Laura posted about Birkan and Michael. So we're gonna read it together because this shit is crazy. It says, Birkan, Michael, things they have in common. Swipe because the similarities are concerning. Okay, both are jobless, not a paycheck in sight. Both are in debt, financial stability still pending. Both are not dog people, which is suspicious because I want a puppy. Both have stranded me. Birkan left me in a hut. Michael left me on the Columbia River and Alder Lake. So, be honest, Team Birkan or Team Michael? Girl, what about Team Laura? What about you choose yourself? Because this is trash. Also, I found it very hypocritical of Michael to be shit-talking Birkan, saying he has a lot of debt, he's jobless. Nigga! I mean, bro, you also have debt. You also are jobless. And why Laura, why are you with these two losers? Why do you attract losers? Why are you trying to pick which loser you should date? This is just so freaking embarrassing for her. She wants to be in a book talk so bad that she picked the worst guys. And now, with all of that being said, and with all the information we have with these two losers, who would you guys pick? I think I would pick Birkan, only because I know they're both trash, but the fact that Michael left her stranded in like a wildlife area, that is crazy. I don't think I would even be friends with him again because you're just putting her in a dangerous situation where she probably didn't know how to get back. Why would you do that? It feels very evil to me. At least, what's his name, Birkan, when he left her in the hut, he waited outside by the car, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. You left her in the middle of the wilderness? I don't know. I just didn't like that. Anyways, I think they're both losers. Michael pisses me off. Birkan also pisses me off. But something about Michael feeling that he's better than Birkan, you're not. Anyways, yeah, they're both horrible people. Laura, pick yourself. Maybe find a better man or just stay single. I don't know. Back to, who do you guys have next? I don't freaking know. Let's move on to Jovon and Annalyn. Oh my gosh. I just know this segment is going to make me mad. Based on what we saw in the preview, oh, I'm going to be so mad.
Breathe through it. Stay with me. Don't run from it. Turn around. Turn around. We're not going to run from it. We're going to work it through.
So they arrived home last night, but they had to run to the vet because her cat got sick. And oh my gosh, that poor baby. But I'm glad that she's doing okay now. But apparently, Jovon clogged the freaking toilet because he put tissue in there. But Jovon said that he doesn't remember doing that. And she's looking at him like, bitch, who else would?
You're nasty.
Maybe I did, and I wasn't aware.
I don't want to see it na.
Why?
I don't want to keep looking at your big American poops. Are you crazy?
Okay, my bad then.
Here's the thing. The papers in the Philippines don't dissolve in water. That's why I put this here.
No, this is crazy because how do you take a shit, flush it, see that it didn't go down, and just walk away?
Come on now, dog.
Like, bro, you knew you freaking clogged it. Was he just waiting for her to unclog it?
Yes!
What?
Death.
But Annalyn said that the paper doesn't dissolve in the toilet, and Jovon said that he feels weird about throwing away toilet paper that he already wiped with his butt and put it into the garbage.
That's why you have to use bidet first before you wipe.
How do I do it? Like, I spread my ass cheeks like this, and then I just...
Yes, that's the point of the water.
Wow.
Water is created to clean your butt.
It's been a minute since I used the bidet you guys recommended me to get. It's just too cold. No, thank you. I went back to wipes, but I got my mom a bidet and she still loves it and she still uses it to this day. So I guess that's good.
A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
But they go to the kitchen and her mom made breakfast and oh, that shit looks good.
Give me that.
What?
Give me that.
My food?
Yes!
I'm joking.
Yes!
I'm joking.
Tilapia. And your favorite chicken adobo with boiled eggs.
Okay.
And of course we have some rice.
This is definitely not the typical breakfast I'm used to. I was like, damn, is this breakfast or is this dinner? But the food is great, and I'm so happy to finally be getting some quality time with my mother-in-law.
You know, I always thought that it was weird that food get like designated into like time slots like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I feel like food is food. You can eat it whenever you want to eat it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. But her mom asked him how long he's going to stay here, and he said for about 2 more weeks. And she's like, what about my daughter? Take her with you. And he's making this face, but like, bro, answer the question. Her poor mom is worried.
Ang tagal niyang dumating dito sa Pilipinas. Ang iniisip ko kasi kung paano na yung anak ko. Sa 6 years na paghihintay ng anak ko, alalang-alala ako para sa kanya.
So Jovon apologizes and says that he's going to come back very soon. But like, when are you going to take her back to America?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
And also, her mom is still skeptical, and so is Annalyn. She then drops that he didn't even apply for a spousal visa.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And so she can be having this type of relationship for the rest of their lives, and right now she doesn't feel secure. And I wouldn't either. How long have they been married? I think 3 years, right? How do you not apply for a spousal visa? Does he not want to take her back to America?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
Girl, he doesn't see a future with you. I don't like this man at all.
Divorce, babe, divorce.
But now it's later that day, and Annalyn is doing all the chores, and she's mad because he's not helping at all.
Get up and go to work.
And also, we find out that he's purposely leaving his clothes and his socks on the floor, and this dude is giving her this big ass smile.
What is wrong with you?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
Why do you do this? What the? Now that Jovon and I are living together in one house, I get to see how he is. He's very messy and he just puts the clothes and the towels everywhere. I feel like I have a toddler and I always have to pick up stuff.
Girl, he's doing this shit on purpose. This man hates you.
Girl, you better run.
But they start fighting because he called her bossy and she's like, what's wrong with telling your husband to pick up his socks? And he said that there's nothing wrong with it, but it's how you deliver it. You should say, if you don't mind, could you just pick up your stuff?
Oh, hell no.
But like, she shouldn't need to tell you. Just pick up your stuff.
Jovon,
Yeah?
no matter how much I put it, if you really would like to pick up that socks, you would have. See? You don't see that.
I do, actually.
You do, but you don't do it.
No. And like every time I talk to you, you leave the room.
Yes, to take a break from you, you're like way too grown to be acting this childish.
Hate that guy.
But he says that they can go get a manicure and she's like, well, you definitely need one. And my goodness, they didn't have to show us proof.
That shit stank, don't it? Ugh.
But he said that she complains that he isn't romantic enough and it's hard to do that when he's being nagged all the time. But he wants to show her that he is making an effort. So now they go, have some fun, and this poor girl is suffering.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my God, boo, that's a lot.
Lord have mercy.
You doing okay over there? I'm so tired.
Someone free her. But Annalyn is like, yeah, you're doing a great job being romantic. But he tells her that if she's nice to him, that he's gonna do more nice things. And she just looks so done because she wouldn't be nagging you if you didn't do shit for her to nag you about.
Bitch.
But he says, if I leave underwear and socks on the floor, would you be nice?
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
And y'all, my girl says no.
Fuck you.
And like, yeah, what the fuck? Why are you purposely trying to leave your underwear and socks on the floor?
Why not?
But she said that he can be nice to her by not dropping them on the floor. And he just stays at her for a while before saying that she used to be nice and patient. And then she got comfortable when she realized that he isn't going anywhere.
Being too comfortable is not a good thing because you feel like, okay, well, I got this person. I don't have to try anymore. You know, he's always going to be there no matter what.
What the fuck?
Don't ever get too comfortable, ever.
Riding around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot.
This man clearly hasn't gotten hit enough in his life. Because what the fuck are you even talking about? I feel like he consumes so much of that red pill bullshit that now he's saying word for word what they're saying. You're making yourself look bad. You're ruining your relationship because you want to be a manly man. You're not. You're not an alpha. You look like a loser. You act like a loser. And I can't stand losers. And Annalyn says the same thing and that he's acting like that because he got all of that from watching all of that content.
No, that's all my idea. I take full credit for that.
Bro, that is so embarrassing for you to admit. But he said that he was always like this and she met him just like this. And she's like, no, you weren't this prideful before and your idea of a husband has changed. And all you see it as power. And he said that he doesn't have any and that that's the problem. But like, how is having no power the problem?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
And so she says that the problem is that he feels like he needs to be powerful and that he's not. And like, period.
I feel like I have all the responsibility with no authority. Because when I tell you to do something, you don't listen to me. So what are you talking about? You want traditional roles when it applies to you. I always have to take care of everything financially. As your husband, I feel like having a say is nice. It just means you're just respectful.
Just done with this conversation.
Right, because what say are you talking about? Are you trying to like boss her around because I feel like that's what he wants to do? Or do you like want to have more opinions and want your opinions to be heard? Because I feel like it's the first option.
You must think that I'm stupid.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, all he brings to the relationship is the financial aspect, which, you know, is important, but that's not all it is for a relationship to work. He's not even emotionally there for her, and he wants her to be a maid, a child provider, and basically just to give him sex whenever he wants it. I feel like this is just a show, and I'm getting really worked up for nothing. It doesn't matter. Anyways, he clearly has no love for this woman, and yeah.
Why did you bring me here?
I wanted you to have a good time.
Yes.
But if you were
Do I look like I'm having a good time?
But you set me up. You were asking me questions and I just answered them honestly. You ever heard the term, you know, you don't want to hear the answers, so cease from asking dumbass questions?
What the fuck?
Electric chair.
And you don't want a bitchy wife, don't be a asshole.
Right, girl, leave this man, and I mean it. But he tells her to calm down, and she leaves and tells him that she doesn't want to see him ever again and that he shouldn't come home. And that's where their segment ends.
Thank God.
Anyways, let's move on to Emma. So it's been a couple of days since she got dumped, and so now she has to make her own tea. Because remember, Zayed always made tea for her. She said that she isn't in the same hotel as last time because it reminded her too much of Zayed. And so because of that, she had to book another one.
I'm looking for a riad, and I was wondering if your place is available for tonight.
For a single room or for two?
Just one person. I just got dumped.
I don't give a fuck.
Girl, he didn't even ask about that. But the guy at the front desk was very helpful and he helped her to get a taxi back. She made it back to the new hotel in one piece, but now she doesn't know what to do. But for now, she decides to call her friend and she tells her everything.
Like, I knew he...
That there is crazy behavior. To leave you alone in the desert in a country where you don't speak the language.
Yeah.
Like, he obviously doesn't care about you.
You know what? She's right. He really should have helped her at least get back before cutting off contact. But also, I feel like they want to make it seem like she has to do everything for herself, but I'm pretty sure the producers helped her. They're like, call this number. Okay, this is how we get back to your new hotel, and so on. But then we found out that he didn't fully cut contact with her because he sent her a bunch of rage text messages.
Like saying that I'm like a demon and like a liar and like this horrible monster. And it's just like really annoying. Like, I'm really upset about it. You know, it's like I did all this like again and like just to get like treated like a piece of...
Well, you're not a monster, but I get the feeling that he probably called it that, and I could be wrong, but he probably called it that because she probably took his virginity, okay? And you guys might be saying, oh, he probably wasn't a virgin, but no, I kind of think he was a virgin. And now he's like, oh my gosh, I got my virginity taken. I was tempted by a demon. She tempted me just to lie to me. She's a demon from hell. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Back up.
But Emma starts crying, saying that she just wants to be loved. And her friend is like, girl, can we just be done with Morocco? And y'all, this bitch starts smiling like she wasn't crying 5 seconds ago.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Girl, let this place go.
No!
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
What?
So I may have been texting Mohammed.
Well, now I'm mad.
Like, I'm just fed the fuck up. I can't take another minute of this bullshit.
Ugh, you're so easy. Oh my gosh.
Emma.
Maybe.
No, because didn't that man cheat on you?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Anyway, she said that things got so bad with Zayed that it's making her go back to Mohammed. And her friend is like, girl, he's just as bad though.
Why are we doing this to yourself?
IDGAF. I don't give a fuck. Period.
But she said that she will see him if he wants to, and her friend is like, oh my gosh.
What are your intentions of seeing him? Are you going there to get closure, or are you going there with the intent of rekindling your relationship engagement?
I don't know. My mind is like everywhere right now.
You need to take you and your mind back home.
The fuck?
But now her friend starts crying because Emma's just so fucking stupid. And now during the interview, yo, Mohammed freaking calls her.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna answer it. Just 1 second. Hello? Hey. No.
Put that shit on speaker.
I don't have a boyfriend. I swear I don't. Why? You want to see me? So do you want to talk? We can get like lunch or something. All right. Well, I'll call you when I'm there. Bye.
Tell me literally everything. Everyone, shut up!
So the producer and us want to know all the tea, and this girl is blushing. But basically, he asked if she's with another guy, and she said no. He asked if she's seen another guy, and she said no. He wants to meet up with her, and she's like, okay, bad. And now because of this, a lot of old feelings are coming back, and they show some pictures of them together, but his face is blurred out. I don't know, but to me, it feels like we probably won't see him, because why would they blur out his face if we're gonna meet them later and see his face, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Oh, or maybe they'll just like block it out because they know that this is good TV, but they don't want to lose this guy, so they're gonna compromise and just block out his face.
Me and Mohammed have been through a lot, and we were madly in love for a lot of years, so that's something that doesn't just go away. And I think if I don't see him, I'm always gonna regret it.
Anyways, that's the end of her segment, and that's the end of this video. But wait, and he gave a super thanks to 4 super thanks. The first one is Vic. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Martini Kisses, thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Alina Gonzalez, thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. And last but not least, Sally K. Thank you. You also my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.